lift it up the size of it. See if we live.
I don't even got the thing.
What's up, y'all? It's the Waiver Warriors here. Just in case we are live, this is Grado.
No seat.
Coach here with you.
And we're going to do a little breakdown of the AFC South today. We're going to check them out. We're going to do a team-by-team breakdown just for y'all. Hope y'all's 4th of July weekend is going awesome. I know ours has been pretty well. What's your plans for the weekend?
I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm probably gonna chill with the family a little bit and work a little bit, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
What about y'all?
Man, just chill, eat some good food.
Already.
I'll probably watch another game on basketball, you know what I'm saying? Playoffs still also. But
we going though, right? We're using a new screen share program.
No, we live, baby.
We live, we going. Is there volume?
Going.
Do they hear volume?
Yeah, but we small and the screen is huge.
We're cool. I'm cool with that.
You cool with that? No, you're not. You need to. No, it's not cool.
Man, I would rather the information be seen than us.
I would rather be seen with like a dot. We're a dot. You got to do. We're a dot. We're the show.
It's
I mean,
cool.
We're a dot.
Me and Doug were talking about that. It's kind of like
no.
It's
that's not
format.
cool.
It's a new format, and then we can switch it back.
You can barely see us.
We can
We're
switch
the
back
show.
and forth.
That's not better. Who wants to look at stats with other people? That's goofy.
It don't matter. Look,
It don't matter.
look, stop it. Oh,
that's
look,
the
you see how they
right
you see how they do that? Look, they're not tripping. Look,
You gotta find something in the middle.
It's not.
Why are you looking at that
We're
93
using a free
basketball?
program, yo.
no, I'm talking about
I prefer that
No, I'm
on
talking
that
about
right
some-
now.
some
till we
dude
get to
that
that
gamers,
stat or
look.
something.
See, but you can't even see that though. Try to look at that on your phone. You can't even see it. You can't even see what we're talking about.
Don't do it when we get to when we're talking about it. Don't do it the whole show. When we get to it, switch it back up.
like that. Look, my
Look at
screen
the
does this.
When we
The
start
screen
talking,
ain't doing nothing,
when we start
man.
talking about that person or whatever, he's showing you that 93 basketball bullshit. That
Why
grainy,
you start
is he
shit
showing
about-
you,
Yeah,
Okay.
but you can barely see
is he
that,
showing you the
man.
grainy is a grain? I'm
Yes.
saying when we get to
You can't even see me
when
like
you
that.
get to the
You can't even see.
bro, you took yourself out, lower that shit or something, bro.
Okay.
Man, we don't got many options, man.
That boy said we using the free program. You acting a little uppy. For this
You
free
acting a little.
program. Well, you need to see us until
There we
we
go, look.
until we
Yeah,
get
like
to the
that, look.
stats.
There
When
we
we
go,
get to
look.
the stats, bring it
That's
up.
what the stats is
But don't
about,
deny
man.
it. But anyway, tonight, y'all, we're gonna talk about the AFC South. We're gonna break down the 4 teams in the AFC South. We're gonna give our opinions on the players, the schedules and everything like that, and the changes that have been made in the offseason.
Yes,
First
sir.
team that we're gonna go over today is the Tennessee Titans, y'all. We're gonna go over their schedule, look at it for a brief second. There's 18 weeks now. So yeah.
Oh yeah, they changed the format.
It's 18 weeks now, so it's gonna be a little bit of change of scenery. It's different, so it's gonna go on a little bit longer. So the Super Bowl for the Titans is Miami. Playoff schedule, I should say. Miami, San Francisco, and Pittsburgh. It's not too great. All those are real good run defensive teams, just good defenses in general. So, but they have a pretty nice schedule though. They start off with Arizona. Seattle's okay matchup. About y'all. But yeah, we're gonna move along to the to the depth chart. We're gonna see if there's
that video. That shit is killing me. You have to do something with us being tiny and with the ones talking. You have to do something. That's killing me.
we got 3 options, man.
We are a
Look,
fifth,
we got
fifth
two
of
people
the
live.
screen. That is killing me. I can't do. You got to figure out something. We
Oh
can't
yeah,
be a
we're
fifth
just
of the
testing a
screen,
new
dog.
format, but we're gonna get it done, man.
Yeah, we're gonna
Let's continue,
figure
man.
it out.
man, next show, man. Fuck it.
Bro, no. You
We
can't make
got
it that small, bro.
This shit here, I'm not even in the picture, man. I'm
Get
barely.
your ass over,
I want to be next to y'all, man.
man. Scoot your ass over, bro. Scoot.
I'm saying it'll look
look,
fine
there,
on TV,
there.
man.
Yeah, because they're gonna be watching on big screens or
No one's watching this on their phones, man. We're gonna go over the depth chart, y'all. Tennessee Titans. Ryan Tannehill, the starter. Of course, they got Julio Jones. That's gonna be a big pickup. I really want to be looking too much at Josh Reynolds this year. He's a third wide receiver and also the tight end. Of course, if you get out there desperate, you need somebody just to fill in for a week, go on and check them out. But pretty much for their O-line is getting better. Taylor Lewan is coming back. He tore his ACL last year, so That's a good pickup getting him back. That's gonna make that line even better. So, how about y'all? Y'all got any thoughts on this team?
Man, I think that team is gonna be real motherfucking dangerous. I think they're hands down the best team in the AFC South, like by miles, at least on paper. Ryan Tannehill is a beast. When you think of like cold ass quarterbacks, you might not think of Ryan Tannehill off the bat. You know what I'm saying?
But he is mobile. He is mobile.
He's been putting. Yeah, no, he's not the most mobile, but he's.
Hey, but he gets him. Man.
I think with the addition of Julio Jones, like that offense is wide the fuck
stacked.
open.
Yeah,
like
stacked.
Henry can run down your throat all day.
Let's talk about Henry for a minute, y'all. Got Derrick Henry, consensus number 3 pick. This is from Fantasy Pros. Great website, by the way. Love this website. Get a lot of information from here. But yeah, he's 26 years old. He seems like he's been in the league forever. But
King Henry,
man. He's right there at that RB prime.
Y'all know this.
He's on the wrong side of 20, but I think he still got some,
that's still a young guy, man.
Once he hit 25, 26, that's the wrong side of 20, man. We're on the wrong side of 30.
All right, man.
Yeah. Moving along, I think Derrick Henry, man, he can almost be the number 1 pick
to me. I would pick him on my number 1. I should have did that last year.
How about y'all, man? Where y'all
I would pick him
Derrick
my
Henry?
number 1. That's my
Derrick
pick right
Henry's
there.
top 5 pick. I can't think of besides McCaffrey.
CMC.
I can't think of McCaffrey, maybe Cook. Those are the only 2 people I could think in the whole entire draft you would take before this man.
Yeah, man. King Henry, man. Would you take him with the number 1 pick?
Somebody did. I wouldn't call him crazy just based on the fact that Christian McCaffrey got hurt last year. He's coming back off the injury. You may be worried about that. And Cooks is known for being injury prone like a motherfucker. So you might be worried about that a little bit. But if a nigga did it, I wouldn't knock him. Would I?
Would you? That's the question.
I wouldn't take him over CMC. I wouldn't take him over CMC.
You want it?
That'd be on. Once I said, if somebody did it,
might be done, man.
Well, last year he got hurt.
Last year he got
hurt. So
if you did it, I wouldn't knock you. Like, why the fuck would I knock you?
Out of all those good games that CMC was supposed to play,
he had over 2,000 rushing yards last year, man, with 17 TDs. Like, that's nothing to sneeze at, man. Year before that, he had 1,500 yards, 16 TDs.
Stats. We got the stats right here for y'all. 2020, man. He had 2,027 yards.
Yeah, wow. Hey, man, that's their
yardage. Now you add Julio Jones to that.
I had Julio. You can't stack the box against him no more.
They're going to be sharing the work right there.
You're going to let Julio get the touchdown, A.J. Brown get the touchdown.
17
A.J. Brown.
Man.
Who you taking? Who you taking after them? I mean, after Derrick Henry. Are you taking Brown or Julio?
My next tight end off the board would have to be A.J. Brown.
Brown.
It has to be. Where are you taking A.J. Brown?
I don't think he's going to make it out the second round.
I don't think he's making out the second either. He's one of them top-end receivers that you just plug into your lineup, and I think he's going to just be solid all season.
Yeah, man.
So,
y'all got anything else on Tennessee?
Got a lot more on Tennessee, man. We're going to talk about Julio Jones. We got Julio right here. He says consensus 37th player off the board right now. So, you think he's like that 3rd, 4th round pick, or you think he's later?
He's like a 2nd round pick or first.
Whoa, this ain't.
Second.
Whoa.
Oh, it's your turn. Now make him big. Now make him big so he can speak on it. See, that's how you switch it.
Speak on it.
Speak on Julio.
Okay, man, everybody knows that he was trying to get to a better team, man. Now it's going to go down now that he's there at the Titans, man. He's going to be sharing the workload, but it's still going to be a lot of touches, man. Expect that, man. If his ADP's like, 43, it would be higher.
His ADP right now is 37. Oh, I'm sorry.
43. Yeah, 43. See, they rostered him, 98%, so that means most people, they're gonna go ahead and play him.
So, once again, what are you taking? What round?
Versus second. If I'm in the 2nd round, I'll take.
Are you taking
what? Probably Kamara. I'll probably take Kamara again,
Kamara's your first pick. So by the time Kamara's like that 4th, 5th pick. So
nah, he's gonna.
When you're coming back, you know what I'm saying? Kamara's like your 4th pick. So when you're coming back around, you're gonna get Julio Jones as your 2nd player off the board.
You're gonna have to run that luck, man.
Are you taking him over Devontae Adams?
Devontae's like a borderline back end first rounder.
I'm asking this man for his, because he's high on Julio. He's put him in the 1st round. So I'm gonna ask, like, what wide receiver you knocking to that back end?
Usually these old receivers maybe having that last
That last hoorah.
That last hoorah. So this might be Julio's last hoorah.
In Tennessee. I ain't never had Julio, dog. That shit would be kind of clean to have Julio, but I couldn't take him in the second round.
Julio will be nice.
Third round Julio, that's where you
want him.
Yeah.
Third, you can get lucky. You might get him in the fourth because somebody
No, fuck
that's not happening. Third round Julio, if you don't get him no earlier than third, man. But make sure AJ Brown's off the board. Speaking of AJ Brown, my boy, this is my keeper.
That boy put his hands together.
I think this is going to be a top 3 receiver going forward, man, in football. So, but yeah, he's right now. He's a number 19 overall consensus receiver. He's 22 off the board.
They don't got him at 19.
No, that's a draft rank. It's something else. That's a different stat. That's a different stat, but the ADP is your draft
experts
order.
Consensus ranking.
Right.
But yeah, I think he's gonna be A1, man.
Yeah, he's gonna be a stud.
He had knee surgery over the offseason. He did have those knee problems last year. I think but he played through it for the most part. So I wouldn't worry about that. I think it was just a little cleanup.
Blaming on my knees.
I think that's just a little cleanup procedure. But if you get him in the second round, he's well worth it. Get one of them high end. If you have a back end pick, I'll go on and get a running back in him or get 2 receivers. Of course, I'm not taking no receivers early this year.
Are you telling somebody to take a second, third receiver?
I'm saying you can get a lot of value in that 4th, 5th round at receiver.
So what round are you taking? You taking him in the second round, right? You said boom.
I'm not taking him anywhere. I'm not taking him to the 3rd.
You're not taking AJ Brown to the 3rd round.
To the 3rd.
Okay.
I'm not taking him in the 2nd. I'm getting 2 receivers. I'm getting 2 running backs in every draft I get.
Okay, there we go. All right.
That's how I'm starting off because that shit falls off a cliff.
Damn.
So yeah.
Last year I tried something different. Boy, ended up with Chris Carson. Ooh, maybe he play, maybe he don't. When he plays,
I don't play these games, man. Give me these 2.
You got to pick.
I fucked up and took Lamar Jackson early as fuck last year and fucked up my whole draft.
Who's gonna be Lamar Jackson this year? Because there's gonna be somebody.
Who's getting him? Who's gonna take that place of that high ass QB that fucking flops off?
It just falls off.
Man, that shit hurt. I'm letting you know that shit hurts your fucking team. Go to the camera right here. Kind of fucking felt good. Fucks off your whole team if you get this like Pat Mahomes,
camera on him, man?
Lamar, whatever, and that motherfucker flop on you, dog.
He in the shot.
Yeah, dog. I'm in there.
He in the shot now.
Hell yeah, dog. We live, man.
That motherfucker will hold you. Goddamn, especially if you get a running back who's always banged up with a quarterback that's like a 2nd and 3rd round kind of shit. You're fucked. You gotta flip them early when they got like a hot game. Real quick. You gotta move that motherfucker because you can't play hot potato all season. Anyway.
Speaking of a quarterback in Tennessee that you can get late, you can get this guy probably in like 10th round, maybe
10th, 11th, 12th.
10th round. This guy can be your 2nd QB you get. Nobody's really talking about him. I think he's gonna have an outstanding season. This Ryan Tannehill.
Tannehill.
That's one of my keepers.
He ain't going nowhere, man.
Yep, he ain't going nowhere.
He's been doing his thing, man. He's been solid, man. Last year he had over 3,800 yards. Before he had 33 touchdowns on 7 picks. He's been doing his thing. He's been getting rushing stats as well. He had 266 yards rushing. That's pretty nice. With 7 touchdowns. That's nice.
Say it again.
7 touchdowns.
7 rushing touchdowns?
The year before that, he had 4. So I seen a stat the other day, too. Over the last, 2 or 3 years, he's the fantasy QB number 3.
Damn, yep. I always see his name pop up on
so this rosters. Is a major sleeper. You can get this guy late. Plug him in your team.
I don't think he's gonna be so much of a sleeper when the season gets closer.
I think he's gonna be a sleeper, man. Ryan Tannehill, people have that stigma on him.
I think the people who do are some dumbasses, and you're playing with your cortisone instead of with your head.
When you have it in your home leagues, which all of us plays, he's gonna fall. That's who's gonna fall to at least the 9th round.
That sucks. Now I feel you though, because there's so much talent out there. Mm-hmm. You got to get your tight ends, your back up this, your back up that. You know what I'm saying? Like if you get him Tannehill, you can't take him. Yeah. This is where you got to go. This is where it fits.
So overall, We're done with the Titans. I think the Titans are going to have an excellent fantasy offense this year. They're going to be that's going to be a very high-scoring offense, in my opinion. I think all four of these players that we've been talking about are going to be leading people to championships, especially if you can get them at like later. You know, you can get Derrick Henry with like the 5th, 6th picks sometimes. People always have that stigma. Oh, he doesn't catch the ball, so you can get him.
Dumbass.
People sleep on him a little bit.
Dumbass.
So yeah, man. But I would definitely get every tight end you can get. They're probably gonna win this division. I don't see a team being better than them.
I know the Texans ain't gonna be. That's what I do.
Texans getting that number 1 pick, man.
Tizank.
I wish I could bet on that.
The no limit Tizank.
Texas needs a legalized gambling because I would bet the Texans get a number 1 pick.
I'll be betting them games, boy. I just need y'all to take that one good.
Moving along to the Houston Texans. Talk about my team, my wonderful team, boy. Does Deshaun play a game this year?
Yes.
I don't think he does, man.
Yeah, they're gonna have an exempt list. No one knows yet. So
I think he's gonna be out for half the season, and then he's gonna say, "I still don't want to be here." He's gonna sit out.
I don't see the second part happening.
I think Deshaun is ready to
But the first part, hell yeah, I can see. If you, I have
he
him
needs
in the
to go
keeper
somewhere
league.
he needs to go somewhere to repair his career.
Yeah,
He needs a fresh start.
He's wasting his time right there.
Yeah, they depleted all the talent on the team. Like it's time, you know. If I was him, I would have to go. Like y'all depleted all the
Let's
talent.
look
I got
at
all
this
these cases.
depth chart. It's a wonderful depth chart of the Texans.
Ooh.
Got Deshaun Watson, of course. He ain't there, but we got.
Can you hit him with a running back?
Got who do you want?
Can you hit him?
You got many.
Hit him with Minnie's beautiful name.
Well, we got flavors of the week. We got David Johnson, Phillip Lindsay.
If that ain't enough for you, who else we got?
Mark Ingram the
And
second.
on discount from New England.
Rex Burkhead.
Can you tell me if anybody has an injury designation?
Rex Burkhead already
Questionable. He's already questionable.
This is a backfield I'm staying 1,000% away from, y'all. Just don't put me near it, man.
Would you take David Johnson? If you did, when would you take him? I know last year he went like around the 4th round. That's what I'm saying. Like 4th, 5th round. Would you take him in the 4th or 5th round this year?
Do it. Can't. Right now, David Johnson is the 8th round David Johnson, man. 4th round.
Yeah, they ain't gonna want him. They ain't gonna want him. He's gonna be.
I might take him in the 8th.
He could be took, but in some
if he's there in the 8th round, I'll take him.
Hello. What about you, baby?
Man, I think he's gonna probably go a couple in the deeper rounds. You know, personally, in my opinion, because I had a lot of backlash with him back in the day, and when he was doing this thing, the Cardinals. But now it's a whole other situation now.
Pull up YouTube just in case.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Am I the one?
Huh?
I'm the one.
Let's get back to this schedule. Hey, man. Happy 4th, y'all. We out here having fun.
Straight up.
Cheers to y'all, man. We out here doing some fantasy stats for y'all.
Hell yeah, right here. Let's keep it going, man. So the first game is gonna be with Jacksonville. How you feel about that?
Blowout. I think fucking Trevor Lawrence is gonna come in the stadium.
He gonna show y'all niggas how to do it.
It's gonna be an ugly game, man. I think my boy James Robinson. You got James Robinson. After week 1, sell his ass because that's gonna be his best game of the season. That's my boy too.
Robinson
loves me some James Robinson, but I feel this will be his best game of the year. Once they start getting these the season going, they're gonna start giving the ball more to ETN. It's gonna get work, cut into his workload. His value will be the highest after this week 1 versus us, because this team don't got it. I may be wrong, new coaching staff, but I want to be wrong.
Unless ETN just like fumble, fucked up, fucked up, and Robinson's
ETN
back.
has taken a lot of snaps at receiver for the offseason. They said he's going to be strictly the 3rd down running back.
I seen 1 year that fool had like over 400 receiving yards. Shit was crazy.
Let's get back on these Texans, man. Let's hit on David Johnson again.
Do we have to get back to the Texans?
Gotta talk about him, man.
AFC South, man. That's how we do it.
He took a pay cut to come back. He got some 1 year, $6 million deal. Okay. He's 29 years old. You do not like to see that. He's an older running back.
Mm-hmm.
He's an 8th round running back.
He's like a season. He's like a
see
season
value
running
right
back.
there. If you can get him in the 8th round, that's a lot of value.
Last year he had a little under 700 yards. He had 691 rushing yards and 6 touchdowns. That's not, that's not great. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not awesome. If 8th round with those numbers, if you decrease those numbers, and let's say he got, 600. Yeah, if he got the same numbers this year, 8th round value is 8. You can't knock that.
Can't knock that at all, man. Last year, 691. How much receiving did he have? He had about almost 1,000 yards. Whew.
He had 1,000 yards receiving?
No.
Damn.
He had 300 yards.
Oh, you saying combined?
Combined.
I got you.
Couldn't even get to 1,000.
Yeah, G talking that bullshit.
Come on, man. I'm saying we traded this guy for D-Hop, man. He's supposed to fucking out there wreck shop, man.
That's why old bitch ass ain't no fucking coach in the NFL no more. Billy Ho.
Yeah, now
Let's go to the guy that
now
I
he
feel,
coaches for Alabama.
I think this guy's a sleeper, y'all. Phillip Lindsay. I think this is a big sleeper out there. You can get him. Woo! He's going one. He's 173.
73 ADP. Ooh, that's
like
deep. He's gonna be deep in the.
That's your last.
That's gonna be the
sometimes.
deep in the rounds. Only 50%. I want to draft him. ESPN.
I want to let y'all know, as the Houston Texans, dog, we got reduced to what we're doing right now. We're talking about right now. I like Phillip Lindsay. Had him a couple years. He did his motherfucking thing. He got hurt in the Super Bowl one year and cost him the Super Bowl. But hey, the nigga healed up. However,
last year he had 500 yards. He got 4.3. One touchdown. 4.3 attempt.
Yeah, with the Broncos, man.
He's 26 years old.
Probably couldn't hack it with the Drew Lock, man.
He couldn't hack it with that team. That's why he got cut. But he has a solid spot
Drew
for
Lock
us.
too.
Because you know why?
Drew
We want
Lock
that number one pick, baby.
Too.
That's what we want, is that number one pick.
especially if Deshaun Watson does not play, if we got like
Watson
a
ain't
back,
playing,
if Tyrod Taylor
even
is our
draft
quarterback, you about to see so much shitty running.
And the new
about to be
rookie
a shitty run
quarterback,
day.
Miles
Shitty
Davis.
running.
If you're week one, if you're streaming defenses, go get them Jags, y'all. And get them at the last pick. Give me your last pick. Give me the Jaguars defense. Week one. Gonna get a dub. You're gonna get a
He'll come
dub.
out swinging is what he's saying.
He's gonna come out.
He's
with
saying
the
that
dub.
Jaguar defense about to get 2 tugs,
He probably gonna get
2 tugs, a
against this.
safety.
We're talking about Phillip
Lindsay.
No disrespect to Phillip Lindsay, but we're talking about
You a
Phillip
cool
Lindsay.
motherfucker, Phil Lindsay. I like you.
Yeah, I like you too, man. But damn it, man. This team is lost. Now we got Brandon Cooks.
Ooh, concussion.
He's concussion Cooks. 8th round Cooks. I'm taking him there. 27 years old last year. He had a pretty damn good last year. 1,100 yards with 6 touchdowns. But guess what? That quarterback play going to be a lot worse. And plus, Will Fuller's gone. So he got that safety net going.
But guess what we do have? Good man, QT.
Oof.
400 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Just look at this.
That's number 2 up. After that, you got OG
Just look at
Randall.
these starters, man.
OG Randall call. That's pretty much.
Cobb is our number 2 on the depth chart.
Yeah.
Get it right, man. Kiki's the number 3. And then we got the youngster, Nico Collins. I kind of like him for dynasty leagues. I think he may be. I want to get him early, but take a flyer on him.
And that's pretty much the
Jordan
receiving core of the
Akins.
Texans, man.
It's going to be ugly.
Do you trust Brandon Cooks this year?
If I can get him in the 9th, 10th round, but
Hey,
I don't want
personally, nah.
he'll be my wide receiver. If I had a 3-receiver league, I would love him as my wide receiver 3. Or my flex, but I wouldn't want to rely on him.
Not your wide receiver 2, boy.
It wouldn't be my
If he's your wide receiver
receiver
2, boy, I hope everything else is tip top. Hope that running back core is strizz on.
But yeah. Let's look at his stats last year. How much did he boom last year? 1, 2, 3. He had 4 games where he played above expectations. So
Damn.
that's with Deshaun. So yeah.
Yeah, last year was a bad year. They lost J.J. Watt and
I see
Hopkins.
trying to be nice and political over there. That's good for y'all. I appreciate that. But what I think
Right
they're
there,
really
man.
trying to say is fuck them. Fuck them. Don't you pick that motherfucker up.
At a
Wide
certain
receiver
point,
3 at best.
Becomes a certain point of value.
He's one of those, you know, you can hang him for a week, but that's
if you out there, you got to swim with like, you know, T.Y. Hilton kind of waters. You know, that's when I'm saying, you know, maybe you might want to get cooks over him kind of shit.
Okay. Well, do y'all think Watson gonna play this year? Then we're gonna.
I think he's playing half the season at best. So I mean, he's not somebody you can rely on. Like once again, I have him in the keeper league. I have to, of course, get a quarterback for this year at least.
So it's going right.
Yeah, it's going.
Yeah. But like, yeah, man, like
you can't drop him.
You can't drop him, but you need to get a quarterback.
In redraft leagues, are you drafting him?
Oh fuck no! That wastes your time.
Redrafting him.
If I do,
it's
he
gonna
would
be
be
a
like
gamble
that
with Tim.
He would be after Tannehill because I know Tannehill playing.
I'd rather have a running back.
I'm saying like
another running back. Yeah,
stack yourself.
I know he's running back heavy.
I wouldn't take him.
If one thing I know about Brady,
super late.
I think he's going to be that guy.
He is the collector of running backs in all leagues. Just to tell you that.
He gonna lay me on your ass.
I will get.
He gonna lay me on your ass.
Jack
you can never have enough RBs, man.
He was the RB hoarder.
I know, but he said I'm the RB collector.
He's the RB hoarder. So that means he gonna take your RB, man.
That's what you need to do. I don't know why this man knocking that. You need to have as many running backs as you can to them niggas ain't gonna fall off.
This year, y'all, in every league, I'm probably going running back first 3 picks.
That's what he says. But then you know that wide receiver or that tight end always pops up and it throws.
You know he got like the boys on the football.
It sounds nice.
You gotta be water.
Tyreek Hill.
You gotta take the board how it comes to you.
It's sometimes that candy is just there. You gotta take that candy.
Sometimes
that candy's kind of bad for you.
Sometimes you see a 3rd round AJ Brown just sitting right there. Okay, let me take that. I'll take that off your hands.
Don't let me get 2 running backs in the 3rd round AJ Brown. Y'all just fucked up your life.
Yeah, hey. See what happens. Anyway, stay away from these Texans, y'all.
All of them.
Stay away from
the whole team. That dumpster fire this year.
Damn. Do you need a tissue, sir?
What's going on?
Oh no, I'm good.
Are you sure?
It sound like you're doing powder, boy.
You doing that powder behind me, man?
I turned my back. I heard Smith. The camera knows.
The camera sees.
If you blew your nose, there's someone in it, someone out of the end. But the camera knows.
Yeah, y'all. Enough on the Texans, man. Just stay away from these boys. But I do one last closing point. A couple of these running backs will win a couple of weeks here and there. I think there'll be 1 or 2 of these. Once somebody falls
now
out,
they're gonna have to start their system all over again.
Those are gonna be true waiver warriors. We'll hear their names again because they're gonna be waiver warrior heroes.
You're gonna see somebody
down. He's like, I need that Phillip Lindsay who's had 2 solid weeks. He gonna look sexy as fuck then, boy.
Because fucking David Johnson got a pulled hamstring or something. He's out.
Damn.
And then Ingram
Mark Ingram was fucked.
Okay, so Phillip Lindsay gonna get all the workload this week. There's gonna be a couple times when this happens, or it could be Lindsay's out. Mark Ingram is the only healthy running back. There's gonna be a lot of that.
It's gonna be a week.
Just questionable.
It's gonna be a week where like Mark Ingram get 3 touchdowns and fucking like under 100 yards, and you've been sitting on him with some shit. If that kind of shit happens,
this team has one
flip zips.
This team has one strength. That's the old line right now. And that's not even that good.
That's gushing.
It's not even that good. But I think if they have a healthy
Howard. See the main thing that
they
have to worry about.
The
main thing they have to worry about is they're gonna have to start a whole new unit with another quarterback. So Tyrod Taylor's gonna have to do that job because if Deshaun Watson cannot play for whatever issues, we ain't gonna talk about it or whatever, may everything work in his favor. You know what I'm saying? And maybe he can return on the field even if it's on another team. Let's we're gonna keep it positive like that. And if they play, it's gonna be a whole other system. It's gonna be a new quarterback and to see how they fucking able to move that backfield and everything. We're gonna have to watch out, man. It's gonna be different.
Already. Moving on to the next squad. Y'all want to talk about who?
That's the Indianapolis, man.
Indy
500. We're gonna call him.
How y'all feeling about that new quarterback? I know that's your boy, Carson Wentz.
Well, we got the schedule.
Carson Wentz.
Let's look at the schedule for a second. Right now in the Super Bowl, they're playing Las Vegas. Week after that, before that, they got Arizona and then New England. And then they have their bye week. The last week of the playoffs. So I think that's kind of a good bye week though.
You think so?
That last week before the playoffs, you have your whole fucking stretch. Have that last week when you fucking sit down. And then boom, go into the playoffs ready. So
I mean, because for sure they're
Or they
probably
could have that
young.
rust.
I think that'll be good for a player like Jonathan Taylor. Looking at their schedule, looks kind of tough. First lay down team I see is Week 6. That's us. In New York, Week 9. Jacksonville, I kind of think their team's going to be a lot better this year.
Yep, yes, sir. With all the upgrades they got, man.
This team don't have the weakest schedule in the world. It's kind of good actually, but that's yet to be seen once the season starts. Let's get to their depth chart. They got Carson Wentz, Jonathan Taylor as the starter. They still got Marlon Mack and Nyheim Hines. That's a busy
We're
backfield.
talking about the running back position right now, Jonathan Taylor and who else?
And Marlon Mack and Nyheim Hines. Then we got Hilton. Of course, we got Michael Pittman Jr.
These are the wide receivers right now.
That's the second year, right, Michael Pittman? Yes, sir.
And then the third receiver is Paris Campbell. It's all on the screen, baby. I got it right here, man.
I'm looking, man.
Hey, I'm saying.
Tilt that screen, though, baby.
Oh.
There you go.
But yeah. Jack Doyle and Mo Alley Cox are the fucking tight ends. Tight ends are kind of iffy, but they got one of the best O-lines in the league, y'all. That's why Jonathan Taylor's being drafted with the top 6 pick. Let's go on and talk about him for a second.
Let's regulate on Jonathan Taylor.
Taking him with the top 5 pick.
And his ADP is number 5, so you know it's going to tell you something right there.
So last year, rookie year, we had 1,169 yards, 11 TDs. That's a hell of a fucking rookie year.
11 touchdowns,
and he was fighting for time with Nyheim Hines.
300 yards receiving with a touchdown.
So
that ain't terrible, yo. That's pretty
boy's doing his motherfucking thing. But you said top 5?
11
now,
TDs.
He's 5. They say he has the 4th easiest schedule according to Fantasy Pros. It's not bad at all.
Hold on, give me a second to even say yes or no. Give me a second. So
he had 11 TDs.
You got CMC, Cooks, Henry, Kamara, but they got a new quarterback with Kamara. It's coming between him or Zeke in that area.
Who would you rather have? I think I would rather have Zeke.
I take my test with Zeke with Prescott coming back.
Mm-hmm.
I think if Amari's gonna do better with that ankle shit, and they got CeeDee Lamb for another year,
look at last year's stats, yo.
And then fucking Dak Prescott, it's kind of hard to fucking take him over fucking Ezekiel Elliott, but I wouldn't knock him if he just rolled with that fresh blood.
He had 6 weeks where he outperformed his projections, but at that end of the year chart looks like it's trending up. I like
he was
looking
pretty
at
cold the first part of the first half of the season. I remember boys had him.
First half of the season, he didn't really do shit.
Like they needed him to pop, and he was just there. You couldn't sit him because you paid too much for him.
He was just that guy.
Yeah.
But that last week of the year, man, he balled out. Yep. Week 17, he had 253, 2 touchdowns. Woo.
What about y'all? Y'all taking him or Zeke in that area, or you taking somebody else?
He's not a first round runner. He's a back end first to me. I'd rather have Chubb.
I
think
Chubb's stats, please, if you don't mind. I know he's a different division, but I just want to see what Nick Chubb did last year.
Chubb missed 3 games too, as well.
But he was balling the ones he was playing though.
That's 12 TDs right there.
Yeah, 1,007, 12 touchdowns with 150 yards receiving.
And that's sharing it with Kareem Hunt.
And that's splitting it down the middle right there.
Oh yeah, I'll fuck with that.
That's off the muscle right there, man.
He's the undisputed running back of that team. He makes that team go.
If he gets those 12 touchdowns, that's gravy right there, man. You're gonna need that workload right there.
What would you take about Low?
Man, honestly, maybe 3rd or 4th round.
God, they ain't gonna be there, sir.
Well, we'll have to see whenever that happens, or depending on whenever or whenever we use the auction league, so it could be different.
It
could be different on the auction league.
Blow him up.
Speak
on LO.
No, okay, no. This is specifically only.
Speak
Okay,
on
okay,
it.
hold on. Talk about.
Talk
Okay,
to
okay.
him.
This is only specifically for whenever we do the auction fantasy. Whenever we draft, and then you got to go and put your little virtual money on there. It's a lot harder on that one because you want to go ahead and get those players that you want, but don't spend too much. Don't spend too much because I know everybody's gonna put all their money in, and you know how the auction goes. It's gonna go real high. It might could go crazy in the first 5 seconds. That's what some people can't. They can't handle it. You know what I'm saying?
Boy, you
Some people-
sweating? You
some
sweating
people-
while you telling us this news, though?
Some people blow their load quick, huh?
Yeah, I did too. Whenever I played it, I didn't know that. I didn't know how to keep your budget on all the players. You got to keep your budget on all the players when you're gonna select them. You can't just go all crazy and then you end up with
You can't go crazy.
sideline.
Can't
You
go
gotta,
crazy,
you
man.
gotta pace yourself.
Pace yourself. Foreplay a little bit, man. Go slowly, man. Go slowly in that auction draft, man.
Just come in there and blow your shit and all your money real quick. I'm out.
$30, $40 for
I'm out. I got what I
30,
wanted.
30,
I got my
$40
players
for
I
goddamn
wanted.
Zeke.
You worry about the other
Zeke
shit.
was real high on those boards.
Auto draft the rest of my shit.
Auto draft, hell no.
I came in, I blew my money. I got what I wanted.
And me, but yeah,
It was a
We'll
rush.
move on.
Hey, what's the fucking happened when this fucking one in the fucking morning? You might talk about the.
this is my sleeper, y'all. Michael Pittman Jr. He's going in the 11th round around there. This is going to be a guy that I think is just going to have an outstanding season. T.Y. Hilton is a year older. You know, he did ball with Carson with Andrew Luck, and that was quite a while ago. So, but yeah, last year he had 500 yards on 40 receptions, 61 targets, 1 touchdown.
Yeah, just one touchdown.
He
That's
got
your
the
sleeper?
size. That's my sleeper, man. I think he's 6'4", 225, 23 years old. He came from a really good program. I think he's going to be that guy, man.
And where you taking this man?
I'm getting like 10th, 11th round.
Oh, so you all taking him late as fuck.
I ain't taking him early. But if he falls to me, that's someone I'm looking at.
Out of the receiving core for Indy,
I think
is he number one to you?
I think he's the number one. I think he's hands down the number one receiver this year. I think he's going to take a gigantic leap. You know,
Do you believe in him more because of the addition of Wentz? You just believe in him
because
in
of
general?
Wentz. I think Wentz is going to come in there and regulate. I think he's going to go in there and be like a. He's
Baby
going to
Luck?
win.
You want him to be Baby Luck?
He's going to be like a baby Luck. He's going to win some people some leagues this year.
Where you taking him?
He's really got the Super Bowl. I'll play him in the Super Bowl too. Let's go to Carson Wentz.
Where you taking that man?
Look at that, man. 13th round Carson Wentz. I'm taking him around that time. I'm not gonna force it. You gotta let the board come to you, man. I'm gonna let Carson Wentz come to me, man, because nobody's gonna want him. Carson Wentz is my boy. I picked him up in a couple of drafts, but last year was I had to cut.
Real shitty.
I had to cut his ass.
Yeah, last year was real shitty, and she can get real fucked up. You got to go ahead and replace your fucking quarterback.
Shit got fucked up for Carson Wentz last year in 2020.
Oh my! Carson Wentz got me to the playoffs because I took him from your bitch ass because you tried to fuck me.
You heard him?
Boom.
Fantasy.
Talk about
You remember that
this.
shit.
Oh, I just thought of that right now. Last year, me and him were playing. I want to say if I lost, I didn't make it to the playoffs. Correct, something like that.
Yep.
He didn't have a quarterback.
My team was so good, I said I don't need it.
This man, like, straight told me, I'm not like using the quarterback on you. Whoop-de-whoop.
My
Like,
quarterback hurt. I'm gonna let him just.
yeah, he had
drive
like
the
a
bench
blank,
this week.
empty spot. And I looked and I
Not even
said,
a player. He said an empty slot.
and I looked
The
right
slot
there and I
means
said,
nothing,
Carson
like-
Wentz on the waivers. And I took him and put him on my bench. And that was the only motherfucking quarterback that like was eligible for this motherfucker.
Yeah, because he played Sunday night, and I was gonna pick him up if
I
my
go,
team needed
like he
him.
really tried to like fuck me, dog.
I tried to do it. That was my pivot in case I needed him.
I
But
was on that
I
shit.
gotta give
I was
it to
on
him.
that shit, dog. That shit was.
Yeah.
I did that shit. I did that shit before, boy.
That's something I would have done. I would have 100% done that. You ain't beating me like this. You pick that fool up. I ain't happy.
We the waiver warriors, motherfucker. You think we
Yeah,
let that shit
yeah,
slide?
we back
Oh,
now,
I think
we
he just
back.
gonna do it. I think he got in his heart not to get this dude. Fuck no. Get
Man,
that
fuck that shit.
motherfucker.
You gonna get
I
it. You
would've
gonna have to
let
get
them
him.
know
Secure
to
your
Get him.
dub. If
I
you can
would've won,
secure a
too.
dub, secure that. You would have won if you had Carson Wentz, of
Would have won
course.
if we would have got him. But I think this guy is going to really ball out this year. He's only 28 years old. He's entering his QB prime. 6'5". He has one of the best lines in the league now. He's coming from one of the worst lines in the league to one of the best lines.
Boys to run around and have to do bullshit a lot.
He has a pretty good two pretty good receivers, good coach. I think he's gonna be he's a candidate for a comeback player of the year. If he can get it. I don't know. We'll see. See what happens with him. Last guy on the list for the Colts is T.Y. Hilton.
T.Y. Hilton. Man.
It's another guy that's going in the 10th round. I think he's going to have a couple good weeks for you.
That's all he do.
When he plays the Texans.
Yeah, when he plays, what needs he playing those?
I'm pretty sure he played us that week right here.
Yep.
Where shit skyrocketed, man, like 200 yards or some shit.
Yeah.
Like 225.
Week 14, I'm pretty sure that was our guy. But yeah.
Yep.
Boom. First week of the playoffs. Balled out for you.
What it did?
Week 14. Oh, no, that was the Raiders. 86, 2 touchdowns.
What am I talking about? 200 yards. What got here? T.Y. Hilton did that.
Nah, he kept getting hurt too. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, that's another thing about T.Y. Hilton. Extremely injury prone.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. He might boom, and then, man, the next game you have him on the lineup, and it's questionable all week. Never even switch. You can't even work out. He hurt himself all the way to the point you got to bench his ass. You don't want to replace a player.
So we're going to move along to the last team on the schedule. We got the Jacksonville Jaguars, y'all. First week, of course, they're playing us. Then they got the Titans, Broncos, Panthers. They got a pretty good schedule. I like their schedule this year. They got that brand new coach, Urban Meyer.
Yes, sir.
For the playoff schedule, they got us entering week of the playoffs. They got us, then the Jets, and then Patriots are probably going to be a bounce back team this year, but that's two very nice matchups. Beginning of the year is not too bad either. They don't have a really solid matchup until week 5. The Titans ain't honestly that great.
They got a murderous stretch. They playing the Titans, the Dolphins, the Seahawks, the Bills, the Colts, the Niners, the Falcons. The Falcons are going to be questionable this year.
Raiders.
Let's see what the Falcons got.
Rams.
I see that being a lot of negative game scripts. They're going to have to throw.
Falcons?
No.
San Fran?
No. Jets.
Rams going to have to put on.
Oh, you think the defense not going to hold it down? You think Trevor Lawrence will be fucking playing the sun ball?
They're going to have to throw. Throw like a motherfucker.
Hold on. Trevor Lawrence. Y'all want to talk about this son of a bitch real quick?
Okay, man.
We on the Jaguars.
We missed it. We didn't get to do our episode for the draft because that was one of the craziest nights ever. They were trading picks back and forth, so it was a lot of that going on during the damn draft. But when it did go down, they did select Trevor Lawrence for the first.
Side note.
For the first pick.
Side note. I ain't drinking tonight. They drinking. I'm like this shit. Motherfuckers smell like 1923 moonshine. That shit smells like I'm about to fire you when I like this bitch.
Man, we fucking sitting for America today.
Them motherfuckers knocked the fuck out this Henny.
It's America's birthday.
America. Straight the fuck up.
Trevor Lawrence is the starter. He's gonna be out there week 1. They got ETN as the starter
I know that
already.
shit today. That shit's nice. I just like that nigga in college, bro. That nigga was.
Then they got James Robinson.
That nigga was dominant, bro.
Then they got DJ Chark, Marvin Jones, and Laviscus Chenault. Tight end. Man Hurts, I'm not really too sold on him too much. That O-line is a little suspect, but if they can stay healthy, they got something. Defense, they got a couple pieces. It's not there yet, though. Let's get into DJ Chark, though, man.
Yes,
I think this may be.
Don't let the man take up the whole hole. Oh, no, we got. I'm tripping again. I ain't
Tripping
technology. I'm high as fuck.
You're right there, sir.
Hey, bro.
I'm
a Tad Stone, bro.
Yeah. Let's get into DJ Chark, man. I think DJ Chark's going to be one of them guys that's going to win you a league this year. Couldn't do it last year. He got a lot of hype last year. They had inconsistent quarterback play, kind of, and Plus, he was hurt. He was banged up for the majority of the year. Last year, for
Chris.
2020, he had 700 yards and 5 touchdowns. I'm good, man.
Oh, shit.
So I think he's going to have a real bounce back here. I think he's going to be around 80 catches, probably about 1,200 yards, man.
Oh, so you think the moon is for this motherfucker?
I think he's going to be one of them. I think he's going to be a top 8 receiver this year.
What round are you taking this man? Like 5th round? You sounding like 6th?
I'm taking him earlier than the 6th.
So 5th?
5th round.
Damn, what you did last year?
706
Oh, the
yards.
1,200 yards. Oh, no, you say you think he'll get
I
1,200.
think he's going to get there. Last year, he had 700 yards and 5 touchdowns.
And how many games?
13.
706 yards. Yeah. Damn, man.
You know,
That's that
man, I
money.
know you said the quarterback. I know you said the quarterback play, but
Urban Meyer this offseason challenged him to gain some weight. Said he wanted him to be big and strong. So he gained 7 pounds of muscle. So he's going to be bigger. He's already a big receiver to start with. He's 6'4". So he has the 7th easiest schedule going in the 6th round. This is like my 5th round pick. Pretty much almost every draft.
Yeah, on the ADP, he's 74. So I mean, man, they're gonna put him to the 3rd round,
I like him a lot.
2nd round. I mean, yeah. I mean, if you're in the 1st round, man,
Yeah,
them boys will take him.
when he talks, boy, don't miss the fire. Don't you miss those stars? Don't you miss the count?
Speak on it, Elo.
Hey, man, if you're looking for a solid wide receiver, man, you got to get DJ Shark, man. You got to give him this due on.
Shark
man.
Week.
Shark Week's gonna be real fucking bloody, man. That's fucked up.
Yes, sir. I think he's going to have a career season with Trevor Lawrence. He's going to really ball out, y'all. Honestly, I think he's going to be – this is kind of the guy like I'm getting in every draft this year.
Is this going to be one of your
Oh,
sleepers?
you just getting Trevor Lawrence across the board?
No, I'm getting DJ Chark.
Oh, DJ Shark across the board. Okay.
I'm trying to get him everywhere. I will get him. You know, everyone's going to know. I'm just letting y'all know this information. That's my sleeper this year.
Boy, got the wide receiver sleepers for your ass this year, man.
He will be my – hey, man, there's a lot of talent, you know, in that 4th good players right there.
No, it's so much meat on the bone in wide receiver all to like –
Exactly. That's why I'm running back early and often. Get that on my team because they fall off the cliff. There's a lot of receivers that you can get later on.
like, yeah, because boys trying to – you're going to have them fools who take them 3 quarterbacks early in the first 5. It happens every time. Like, Brady going to be gone. Like, they always take somebody early. Mahomes going to be gone.
Is that the dummy that takes a quarterback early?
There's always – y'all always know that hump pick. Like, whoa, huh?
What?
Right now? Okay.
Mahomes, okay.
Out of the respect of the draft, you do wait to get your
Don't take no quarterback early.
About in the 8th or 9th round, then you pick your quarterback. You want to get your
I like to take my quarterback.
You give me a Herbert in the 7th round, I'm beating everybody, man.
Shit like that.
You do that, I'm being everybody.
You get your quarterback in your 6th, 7th round, and you got. I hope you will be running back here. If I got my quarterback, I got 6 rounds of candy. I'm hoping I got at least fucking 4 reliable running backs, like 4 cold motherfuckers, and then I get 2 receivers, maybe a tight end.
4 is kind of pushing it, depending on the format.
I want 3 cold motherfuckers, and then fucking. I probably have a tight end. One solid motherfucker.
Wait, yeah, 4. That's 6 right there. So you got.
That's what I'm saying. That's 7th round. Getting that 7th round QB.
7th round.
Give me 6 rounds of candy. Hope that's how I said it before.
Move along to the next guy on the list. We got James motherfucking Robinson. My boy. This man here, I picked him up across the board every league. Nobody's even thought of picking up a James Robinson. Because who the fuck is James Robinson? Got him everywhere.
I give you props for that shit because I've seen you had in like a 2 rounds. And I fucking went scrolling in the other leagues. I was with this some bitch. Grady. Okay, let me go to this last one. I know he can't have him in 4. Ain't no fucking way. Wrong. It's Rick James talking about.
He only got in 1 league because somebody picked him up after the draft. He slided in there and got him after the draft. So, hey, I would have had him in the city league too.
That shit was pretty fucking nice to have a nigga like Paying the fuck out. He paying though. Like he was a cold motherfucker.
James Robinson is the reason why
like
I
a
went
top
to all
5
my
running
Super
back
Bowls.
most of the year, huh?
46. His ADP is 46. So yeah, they kind of try to put him down there, but man, he's gonna get early.
His ADP is 8th round, man. Or I'm sorry,
They're gonna be fighting for that,
round,
man. Y'all know how it goes.
Who expert consist? This is a big game. Got his expert consistent
4 rounds off.
84.
4 rounds off, man. That's quite big, man. That means that the experts, the guys that do this for a living, are get them in the 8th round. But his ADP right now is in the 4th round. So
they ain't factored in old boy. Somebody ain't factored in old boy.
I want to get him in the 4th round. I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it.
You might.
That's my boy.
I feel like that's you taking what's the fucking running back for the fucking for Dallas, the backup. Can't think of his name, but I feel like that'd be taking like that nigga that early. You know what I'm saying? Like you might be taking an early backup, bro. Like you might be fucking yourself. Like the nigga who got Chris McCaffrey back up early kind of shit.
Like you taking a hunt.
Yeah.
But on a shittier
early hunt. A super it's like taking a 3rd round hunt. Like you fucked yourself, bro. Like you fucked yourself.
I'm in a league where I got 5 keepers. I'm not keeping them this year. I'm letting them go.
Yeah, you can't do it. You gotta be somebody.
In my dynasty league, of course, I'm keeping them. I'm just gonna ride it out with them, but can't keep them. In my in the other league where I got 2 keepers, I'm not keeping them as well.
You're not keeping them. You would let them go.
Let them go.
Damn. Well, I mean, see, then you're gonna have a free slot right there. So
exactly, I'd rather get someone else and try to pick him up later.
In the keeper leagues, you're really not supposed to drop nobody, but y'all know how that goes.
Got an option between him. I can keep AJ Brown and Darren Waller. I'd rather have them 2 over
and that man knows his damn player.
So yeah,
thirsty.
Moving along to the next guy on the list. James Robinson was that guy. If you can get him in like the 8th round, man, 8th, 9th round, I'll take him all day. Because Travis Etienne is an older running back.
What are you taking Etienne?
Let's talk about him. Talk about the other running back on the list, Travis Etienne, 6th round running back. ADP is in the 7th round, so it's right around the same.
Do you think he's going?
But yeah,
yep, his ADP is 73.
7th round Etienne. I think he's going to be a really good for you in PPR leagues. He's going to be that 3rd round guy in the slot too as well. So he's going to get a lot of usage because his team's going to be playing from behind. He's going to be someone you really want on your team. Plus, he knows how to play. You know, they don't even got him playing.
He boomed what? He boomed all the way. Week 7 right there. Yeah. He boomed all the way and looking like what right after the ninth season it was it was fluctuating.
ETN now.
Boom.
Yes, sir.
ETN.
No,
but yeah. ETN, man. You get him in that 7th round. Of course, I don't want him there. I'd rather get like a better receiver at that point. But if I can get him a little bit later, probably the 8th, 9th round, I'll be happy with that. In fact, he was a 1st round running back too. That's kind of
Really?
Yeah.
I'm saying you taking him that late. Like you think he's gonna be there in the 8th? I think somebody gonna take a chance on him like they took a chance on the boy from
He's probably
he has to be well known.
What's that kid from Baltimore last year? Heard about Dobbins. I think they're gonna have Dobbins hype on this nigga.
Dobbins is a 2nd round pick, man.
What?
Yep. He moved up on the board.
What? How?
Who else is out there?
Man, get the fuck out of here.
Not honestly, Dobbins.
Man, fuck this motherfucker stat. I know we talking about ETN, but get the fuck out of here.
Dobbins.
Yep.
Man, fuck out of here.
Tell you, man, 2nd round Dobbins.
Is that raw? Is that raw out here running back? Man, fuck no.
Just outside the top 10.
800 yards. Damn, with 9 touchdowns, it's clean.
Should have pulled him up on fast, bro.
805. Yep. Man, that's a lot of man, you gotta get it.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
27. 26.
26 80. Okay, there you go.
That's like
that's it.
It's like
That's the middle of the 2nd.
Like middle of the 3rd.
Nah, he's gonna be gone before that.
That's like top of the 3rd.
That motherfucker's face is because I never had him, but he was.
What's his money? How much money he get last year? What we got? 805 and 9 TDs.
6
Yep,
carries.
9 TDs. Yeah, we already said it. It was on there.
That's nice.
He averaging 6 yards a carry or 6 yards a run.
Nice.
I
6
can't see.
yards.
That's rushing. That's rushing. The top
Damn.
was rushing,
Yeah,
the bottom
6
receiver.
6 a touch. He had 120 catching, 24 targets.
That was a fucking like shitty ass offense.
Get him in
last
that
year,
third
too.
round, he'd be nice.
What, you taking him right there?
No.
Where you taking him? Fifth?
Fourth.
I'm taking him fifth.
He's there in the fourth. I'll take him. Ingram is gone. Gus Edwards is another guy that we're going to talk about later
Yep,
on.
he's going to have his workload.
He's going to be a nice
Oh yeah,
guy
Mark
to pick up.
Ingram's gone. Motherfucker. Boom. I forgot about that shit. Yeah.
Saying he's taking over.
I got you.
They're factoring that into his price. But yeah, Travis Etienne, man, he's gonna be one of them. He's in PPR leagues. I think he's gonna be nice, but James Robinson ain't going nowhere, man. He's a bowler. James Robinson, I seen he had like at least 3 touchdowns called back on holding calls, and I seen one last year when a defender was pulling his jersey, and he still got in that end zone. So James, he's cold, man.
He be beasting, bro.
He's a beast. He just ain't gonna give up that job. Honestly, I will kind of. Who would you rather have, Robinson or Etienne? Who would you rather have on that team?
Robinson.
I've been hella fucking burnt by fucking rookie running backs like the last couple.
Yeah,
years.
I hate that shit. It's not
fucking. And I had the Le'Veon controversy.
That's why I get second round players.
I mean,
give me the young guys that ain't got a contract.
That kind of, but the fact, man, fuck, I couldn't. It's still hard to say fuck no to the upside of this motherfucker. You know, even though, and I had like Dobbins last year. I looked at Dobbins' numbers you just showed me. Like they weren't horrible for a fucking rookie, especially with that offense. You know what I'm saying? Like so. I guess you expecting like that rookie Zeke out of a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, you don't.
That was that first year. That was that first year, and then it fluctuated. It started going down the hole for fucking Ezekiel, and that shit was fucked up, man. They need to put him on a diet or something.
I feel real comfortable to this motherfucker in the fifth. I feel like
Etienne.
I feel like him. Like I feel like niggas feel
Etienne?
like Jonathan Taylor. Not fifth, maybe like 6. Maybe like 6. If it was my RB3, I feel
That's
real
where
good.
he's going, like 6th round.
If it's my RB3, I feel real fucking good. Like if I had
2 receivers, 2 running backs, and then probably a
That's basically second
tight
round
end
right
or a
there.
quarterback. If I had him as my guy coming up in my flex, I'll be kind of happy.
If I had like Kamara Chubb and this
The
motherfucker,
Dynasty one, it's at
I'd be
18,
happy.
so that's already the second
I'd be a
round.
happy
That's the beginning
motherfucker.
of the second round right there.
if I had like Kamara Chubb and then this
Dynasty, he's
motherfucker,
gonna be like.
I feel I'd be like,
First
yeah,
round,
run that
well,
shit.
this is 18,
Like,
but
good.
you know,
Dynasty is just rookies. So
rookies.
man, he's gonna be one of the top
of
ones
course,
picked
of
up.
course. Top notch. That's one of the top tier right there. That's one of the damn players you're gonna need.
Let's go to another guy I really like this year, Laviscus
Junior.
This guy here is gonna be. He's gonna be another guy. You get him in that 10th round, I'll pick him up in the 9th, and I think he'll be very happy.
How full are you?
He's gonna be used around everywhere. Look at those stats towards the end of the year. He just went up.
Here's the how fly you had some amazing catches.
Everyone.
Pow.
He
He
got
had like a 200-yard game.
He broke the ceiling. He
His
broke
last
the
He
ceiling.
said 200-yard game, but I feel like this motherfucker like a 230.
He hit the Lil Wayne, no
236
ceiling. He
bullshit.
broke the ceiling.
his last good game of the year. He completely went off his little chart right there and just completely goes through the roof right there towards the end of the year. I think he's going to be really. He's going to outperform his value.
What's his numbers?
Don't got his numbers.
But like 18 or 19.
600 yards on 79 targets, man.
Damn, 5 TDs.
5 touchdowns. 58 catches. I think he played 14 games.
He's gonna be late. He's gonna be in the late round. That's all I know.
Basically, y'all, we saying
If it says 117, that's late. That's the third round.
Get you a couple Jags.
Get a couple Jags this year. They ain't just gonna be a Jag. Just the guy.
Might be
They
a
ain't gonna be
lifesaver.
just the guy this year. There's gonna be a lot of Jags on winning teams this year. You can get them late. It's gonna change. They have a tough schedule. They're still rebuilding. That's gonna be a team that likes to throw, and I think Trevor Lawrence has a lot of talent. He's gonna be a guy that you really. He's gonna come on late. I think he really will.
Mhm.
Got Trevor Lawrence right now. He's going as the quarterback 15. Taking him there. He can get him in like
I'll
the
take him
10th
as my
round.
backup quarterback.
Be my backup. Dynasty, he's first rounder, of course. Then Marvin Jones Jr. Can't forget about him.
I like that motherfucker. I did not know he was a Jag till today. That's very nice.
It's gonna be solid value. You can get him in that 10th round, 10th, 11th round. Can't beat that.
Marvin Jones will bust out the band off your ass. He be having like 700 yards every year more, like clockwork, like 6 touchdowns. Nice. Anybody else y'all want to speak on?
I think that's about it, yo.
Yeah.
Big us up, B.
About to screen this up, finish it up. Y'all have a blessed night. Appreciate y'all checking out
Big
the
us
show.
up, B.
Oh yeah. Boom. Set.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, we finished it up. We tried out a new format this time. Wonder if y'all like it. We're gonna keep checking it out.
Yeah, let us know if y'all liking the motherfucking show. You know what I'm saying? You know, like and subscribe. You know what I'm saying?
Next time we're gonna do the AFC North. We'll check them out, and then follow it over to the AFC West, and keep moving along until we get closer to draft day, man.
Yes, sir. It's that time is upon us. Right around a little bit
It's just
before
a month
September.
away, man.
Month away, yeah.
Shit's creepy. It's fucking already July. Shit's fucking crazy. God
Well,
damn.
NFL's gonna start in September, full capacity now, people. So they're letting in everybody. They don't give a fuck.
Don't be scared.
Yep. Roger Goodell does not give a fuck about you. He wants you to come to the
I
game
promise
and have,
you're gonna be
and have
okay,
the
man.
greatest
Don't be
time of your
scared.
life. He wants every single one of the fans back. That's what he said.
Boy, PSA, get your ass to the game. Crew
Don't
right
be
here.
scared, man.
That Rona. That Rona.
Hey, man, ain't gonna get his banned, man. I can't say.
That's what he said.
You
That's what
can't
he said
call
to
it out
T-Bird.
by its name.
That's forbidden. That's
It's
like
forbidden on the
Voldemort.
YouTube.
That's like
Man,
Voldemort.
you can't say this. But yeah, y'all have
All
a
right.
happy 4th of July, y'all. We just talking shit. Y'all have a blessed day. Appreciate y'all watching. Please like and subscribe. It helps us out.
yeah. So it helps us out a whole
Appreciate
lot.
y'all turning
Now,
in.
now that we're like going to stream on more platforms, that man, we want to reach more people. Like that's our main goal right there,
Yeah, man.
and interact with the other fantasy owners, dynasties, whatever you have questions, and we're gonna have the draft kit ready as well. So be on the lookout.
Let's get this money, man. Check out the
Already.
show. Man, gonna lead you to the right path, man. Get young players. Y'all have a
That's
blessed
his
one.
last
All right,
word of the day. All right, man. Y'all have a good one.